think.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Let me pop a bin to the line. Hang on.
Oops, sorry.
Well, actually,
What?
here, Mr. Jimmy, give him your frequency.
Right, my frequency. Right, 1 second. Right, well, first of all, if you want my frequency, you're gonna have to get in back of the car, big man.
I'm gonna have to what, sorry?
Go on. I need you to get in. I need you to put your hands up,
Whoa,
drop your
whoa,
radio,
whoa, whoa.
and then step in the back of the
Okay. I don't know what's
car.
going on. What is that all for?
Stop talking, and do as you're told. Drop
Okay,
your radio.
okay.
Don't speak a word.
I need to put my hands down to get my radio. I'm not gonna take anything else.
I know. I know. Don't worry.
There.
Put your radio on the floor. That's it. Now you put your hands back down. I want you to step in the back of the car.
Okay. I don't know what this is all about. Can I know, please?
Right. Bounce.
Get in. We have room for one more.
I get to be a part of something.
So George. One more time for the audience, George. I am here, Buddha. Continue the rest of your sentence. I am wondering, where exactly would you like to go, mon ami? To be honest, anywhere where we're not going to be interrupted. Suppose we could take him back home? Maybe we don't. I don't think we want to. You know, people could be there, especially the women. And what is your point? My point is, we could be disturbed. There are too many voices. Alright, okay. Perhaps some more. What about the big boat is crashed on the shore? No, too open. There is only one route of escape, and there are no roads. Well, you pick up place, this man to have many friends, but you know, you never know what kind of lunatics will show up. Well, from what I've been told, he's not a very popular person, even at the bar here. Isn't that right, Mr. Michael? There is no need to shit talk him and his popularity, but you know, if this is true, I am less nervous. Mr. Michael?
Yes?
What?
What?
Do you know what this is about?
I think so.
Why don't you try to tell me what you think this is about?
Ooh!
You! Can you please?
You think I don't know what you're trying to do? Run people off the road, you fucking shameless cunts.
Uh-oh, sorry, guilty.
I'm guessing this is about what I did to Han Lee.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you guys said you didn't care. I don't understand.
Well, you see, Mr. Hanley didn't pay for protection. For one reason, and one reason only. He wanted karma and fate to decide his fate. The opportunity to come to the bar and right some wrongs before leaving, and he asked me not to step in no matter what, and I respected his wishes. I respected that was what he wanted to do. Now I understand that you have had your problems with Mr. Hanley. I understand that he has caused you pain.
Well,
but I also understand that you have done some things to him too.
I did not. Actually, I did not do anything to him.
Ah, well.
I defended myself when he tried to shoot me once, And then after that, that's what I did with him when you were there. That's it. I never wanted to act against him because I didn't want to attract trouble on me or attract trouble on the bar. And I just snapped the other day. That's why I never did anything against him before. I'm not a violent man. I'm not someone that just want to hurt people for fun. I'm not like that. I even regret what I did to him, but I don't have a choice to just accept this.
Well, you chose, in the last moments, to take a man's life, even though he was getting ready to go back home to his family. He was going to be out of your life forever. You would never see him again, and you robbed him of the possibility of going home. I don't think you regret your actions at all. I think you are glad he is dead.
No. I had 2 days to think about what I did. 2 days to try to make sense of what I did it and what I feel about. And believe me, I accept it because what's done is done. There's nothing else I can do about it. But I regret pulling that fucking trigger. I've never killed a man before, and I wish I didn't. I wish I couldn't say that I did now. There was so many what if thoughts that come to my mind, and all of them was to not kill him. But
he was going home. You have a wife, and he had a wife, and he had a child waiting for him. And you have robbed him of that opportunity of him seeing his Fukan wife and his child again. He did not want to die in this country. He wanted to go home and die on his own soil, and you robbed him of the opportunity.
And I regret every second of it. Because, like I said, I've never been a violent man. I've always tried to talk things out instead of resulting to violence. I've always tried to control my emotion, and the other day I just snapped, and instantly after pulling the trigger, I just regretted it instantly. I didn't fully understand why I did that. I still don't understand why I did that.
Mr. Hanley was on the roof about to go into the helicopter until you chased him down, and you looked at me and you asked me if we would intervene, and I promised Mr. Han that I wouldn't, and you did it anyway. You looked at me. You would not have harmed him if I said yes, but you did.
I was angry, full of anger, full of hatred.
You didn't have to chase him down.
I came to the roof not to kill him. I came to the roof to get an answer because I didn't understood why my wife just kept helping him over and over and over again, and tried to understand why, because everyone just kept saying that everything that he did was to go back to his country, but didn't make sense of the things that he did to me. He tased me, he robbed the bar, he tried to kill me, literally shot at me, hit my plate carrier. I'm lucky I'm still alive because of that plate carrier. And then just everything that he'd done, I was trying to understand why. It didn't make any goddamn sense. And I was just getting angrier and angrier and angrier, and I just snapped. When I saw him, when I just saw that he could just leave this place all of a sudden and just get away with all of it, it just pissed me off so much that I just shot. And I've replayed that moment hundreds of times in my mind since the last few days, and I still...
Flies a helicopter ahead or away from us.
And I still don't fully grasp all of it.
Mr. Jax, have you picked a location yet?
So you're going to be stuffing into town above here soon. I'm going... I think you could probably land over by the mine to the north. We will take this man to the apartments. There's a good overlook here, in case anybody follows. By all means, continue. We are just coordinating on the radio.
Not a problem. I think I have finished talking for now.
It sounds like this Mr. Hanley was not a very nice man, George.
Even so, he was going to be out of his life forever. He was 30 seconds away from getting on the helicopter and going back to Japan. He robbed him of his freedom. Robbed him of seeing his children and his wife again. Robbed him of going home to Japanese soil.
I didn't believe for 1 second he would actually go back to his country, because he tried to do that before. He did that thing before. He says, "Well, I'm going back to my country now. I'll never come back here." And just 2 weeks later, he just came back. That's what I thought would happen again. I just thought he would just bullshit his way out and just.
Alright, very good. Step out of the car, place your hands above your head, turn around and face the vehicle, please. Step back. Okay, now I want you to very slowly put your hands down, and I want you to drop all of your guns, your vest, your backpack, and your belt, please. If you have any extra weapons on you, please drop them as well. Your vest as well, please, monsieur. Okay, now step to the side towards the hood of the car, please. Secure this and this. Step further forward to the car, the hood, please. Excellent. Face away from me, please, towards the hood. I'm going to bind this man's hands. The bag has been secured. Let me double check that you are not concealing anything.
Let us walk inside the apartment.
Whereby the appartement, DayZRP cartridge, piece de papier, a video camera. Alright, yes, it's all yours, George.
Walk into the apartment. Actually, stop. I have a better idea.
You want to go to the graveyard? And why is this, George?
Listen, I've changed my mind. Get back into the car. I will get into the door here when it's already open. I will guide your head so you don't bump into it. Let me make sure you don't hit your head while you're climbing in. Good. I will shut the door for you. Yes, I can drive if you want. If you guys want to go in the helicopter.
It makes no difference
Or do you want to drive to the location I mentioned to you?
to me. I can drive you there, it makes no difference to me, George.
Let us do it. I've got a better idea for Mr. Micah in the back here.
Yeah, okay, George.
Instead of just a little lonely apartment.
I don't particularly care, mon ami. I do offense, but this seems very petty.
It might seem petty to you, mister, but for me, it is the highest of dishonors I have ever seen in my life.
Right, well. The gentleman is a small fish. I do not know why you are wasting your time with him.
Because Mr. Hanley, I liked Mr. Hanley, despite all his flaws. But it is a matter of principle.
Oh, we do not deal in that in the transporters, George. You should know this. There is no such thing as principle. That is too expensive a luxury.
You talk about principle. All I did was technically revenge. All I did was to try to do... Even if he was actually going back to his country, which at the time I did not even believe for a second that he would. I believed that he would just be coming back again. But if he really did, the things that he's done, the people that he's hurt, the way that he acted, I knew that it would not be the last time he would do something like that. I did that as a revenge. Yes, I'm not gonna deny it. I did that for revenge, but also to try to protect me, my wife, my future kid, anyone else that he could hurt in the future. That's the principle that I live by. Eye for an eye. I know that what I did will haunt me for the rest of my life, no matter how long it is that I will live for. Minutes, hours, days, I don't know. But that's the principle too. You talk about honor and principle, but I don't believe that he had any himself. I regret what I did. I wish I could go back and not do that and instead just walk away and walk with Sophia when she ran away instead of going to the fucking roof. I don't think I've ever done anything in my life that I regret more than shooting him right now. I was regretting it before you guys took me in, just so you know. It was before that. You have no fucking idea what went through my mind because I'd never killed a man before and this is what I did. This is how it fucking did it. And I broke everyone everyone that had some respect for me, I just broke it. Sophia, Flip, Charlie, Woody, everyone that I know just now fucking hates my guts. And I don't know, and I still don't fully understand why I did it. Why I decided to pull the trigger when I could just have, like you said, let him go.
I can see that you truly regret your actions. I'm glad you do. You're going to have your chance to tell Hanley everything you just said to me.
Please. I never hurt anyone in my life. The one time that I did, that's what happens to me. And God knows that so many people hurt, did a lot worse things to others, and then me, just that one thing would get me killed.
Tell it to Hanley when you see him,
Listen, I know you guys are businessmen. I know you guys live just to do this business you have of yours. I know Henley was maybe just a client or a friend, I don't know, but I'm sure we can find something to make this all work. I know what I did was...
Let me guide you out here so you don't bump your head again. This is not transporter business. This is just Mr. George Adebawale business.
Please. I told you just before that and before you put your gun on me, that everything that I did the other day, I regretted it, and I'm trying to do everything I can to fix it. Try to be a better man, try to help anyone I can instead of doing what I did and going to violence. Because now that I know, it feels like I fucking hate it and I despise it. It's not something that I want to do ever again. And believe me when I say that, I will not hurt anyone else again.
Shut up, please.
All I'm trying to do is now just... I just want to help people now. I don't want to hurt anyone. I've never wanted to
Monsieur.
hurt anyone.
Monsieur. Please step to the side and shut up, thank you.
Here's your chance to ask Mr. Hanley for forgiveness.
We've never been good from the start, Hanley. I don't know why, but it's never been good from the start. I wish it was different. First time we met at the Berezino bar, by the fire. I just saw a random Asian man there just doing his own things. And I wish it could have stayed like that. I wish none of it could have come to violence. I'm not someone who liked violence. I'm sure you didn't either. We did our actions for our own reasons. You were doing it to go back to your country. I did mine to protect those I loved. And yes, for fucking revenge, I let my goddamn fucking emotions get in the way once again. I already lost a lot of things before. And now I'll probably lost my wife. I lost my best friend. Probably gonna lose my life over this. All I'm trying to do is... I'm sorry about anything
Shots
I
in
did.
Novaya.
I never meant it to happen this way. I just wanted answers and I just let my anger overcome me. I don't know what I can do to repay my mistakes. I will do everything, if I can survive this night, I will do anything I can to do it. This is a promise I'm putting on your grave right now. If I can survive this night, I will do everything I can to help anyone in any way possible and never hurt a single soul again. Because that's not what I like to do. I don't like the feeling of knowing I ended a life. I'm sorry.
What do you think Mr. Hanley would expect me to do here? Would he want me to forgive you? Or would he want revenge?
I do not
You know him good. You knew him better than anyone here. Take a guess. Would he want revenge? Or would he want you to live?
I think it's a 50-50 because I know he gave people a lot of chances. I know he was trying to give himself a second chance in what he did. But I know he's also someone that will go against you for go back against you for what you did. He did that to me. I did it back to him and he came back to me again. So he gave people a lot of chances. I just hope that in this situation he would give me one chance to redeem myself.
And do you think I should give you a chance to redeem yourself, Mr. Michael? After you took Mr. Han's chance of seeing his family again, why should I let you go back to Berezino to see your wife and to see your future child?
Because that's the one time I did something bad towards anyone. That's the one time that I did something bad, and it was a bad mistake. It was a really, really big fuck up. But it's not one that I will make again. That is for sure. I just... I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I don't think you deserve it.
Please just
I really
give me
don't.
one chance.
I think I should shoot you right here. The back of the...
I gave only chances before. He told me after he did bad things to me that he wanted to change. When we were going back to the fight night, I picked him up. And he told me that he was a changing man, and I gave him a chance.
Talk about chances, mister.
I
You
gave
robbed
him a
his
chance.
last chance of ever seeing Japan again. You stole away his last part of honor. You stole away his chances from seeing his wife and his son. You could have let him go onto the Fukan chopper. He will be in India around about now, on his way to Fukan, Japan, and you took it from him, Michael.
I gave him chances to redeem himself, to show that he was a changing man. I didn't want to see him that he actually changed, that he actually wanted to get back to his country. I was fucking blinded by...
Shut the fuck
Your
up.
Frenchie on me.
Beg to Mr. Hanford to grant you forgiveness, Beg for him to grant you forgiveness.
Please give me one chance to redeem myself. Only one chance. I will not
Do not
disappoint
beg to
you.
me.
Only
Do not
please
beg to me, beg to
understand
Han.
me. Understand that what I did was try to protect those that I loved. I will not do it again. I do not like the fact that I took a life. I hate myself for that, and I always will. Everyone has their demons, and this one will be the fucking devil himself in me, and I have no other choice but to live with it. I'm not someone who believes that I don't believe in heaven or hell, but I do believe in reincarnation, and I do believe that in my next life I will fucking suffer for what I did, but right now I just want to live this life. I just want to try my best to help people, to redeem myself from my mistake. It's not what I want right now. I don't want to become someone. I don't want to be bad. I don't want to kill people. Please. Believe me.
You robbed Mr. Hanley his chance of being in the sun again. And now he must wait longer for the sun to rise and to shine on this country. And now he's buried in the soil that he did not want to be buried in. He wanted to die on the beautiful Japanese soil. And now he's rotting in the dirt here.
I'm making this promise to you only right now. If I can get out of this country, if I can manage to survive this whole thing, I will personally come back here and bring something and bring you back to your country. I know it's miserable, I know it doesn't matter anymore because you're dead, but at least that's the one thing I can do. I will personally bring your corpse back to your home country, back to where you lived, back to where you wanted to be. I don't want to hurt anyone again.
Mr. Senna, help me pick him up. Pick him up on 3. 1, 2, 3. Onto his feet, Mr. Senna. 1, 2, 3. Step back away from the grave. Look at me in the eyes. In the eyes.
I'm looking in your eyes.
I don't want to hear any stories about you fucking hurting other people. I want to hear good things about Mr. Michael. I want Mr. Michael to be a fucking saint of Berezino. I want him to be worthy of statues being built in that town.
I will. You have my word. I will not hurt anyone again, except if it is for self-defense. That is, to save Sophia. That is the only thing I will. That's the only moment I would try to hurt someone is to protect Sophia, my wife and my baby. That's the only thing I would do.
That is fair. That is allowed. No innocent people.
I won't. I promise. I never will hurt anyone again.
Senna, you are friends with Mr. Hanley. Anything you want to do with him?
I think I want to give him a reminder of Hanley for the rest of his life.
Well, feel free to beat him up if you want. If you want to beat him up, punch him around a little bit, go ahead.
Face me.
Bumping into two guys in the town. Seen them walking past the front of the church. They were looking for us, so I told them we'd be back in 30.
Met Kiara as well. She was by the prison shop at the barn. I sent the dog into the compound to see if they were girls were there and all that.
I'm pretty sure they're
Fucking bastard.
right now.
Think of Hanley.
Yeah. Yes.
I was there when you fucking shot him in the face. Did you not look in his eyes?
I did.
Did it not? Did you not see how he wanted just to go back and forget everything?
I was too blinded by anger to fucking listen to it. I was too fucking blinded by anger. And I regret that. That's what I regret the most, that I didn't listen to my heart. I just... There's so many things I wanted to fix in my life, and this right here, this one I will do. I will do everything I can to redeem myself. I will do everything I can to help anyone I can help, and not hurt a single soul again, not even a single fly.
Nice knife.
Okay, mister. You finished here, Mr. Senna?
Maybe.
Well, if you're not going to hurt him anymore, there's one last thing he needs to do.
I think I know what it is.
Would you like me to continue with it?
Mm-hmm.
Stand up and face that grave. Since you put him in the ground, and now you have said goodbyes to him, you are going to stand there.
I do not see anything.
And you are going to go through what we had to go through. Going to remember this moment. Going to remember the respect and honor. Let us go. Mr. Freddy, I think you can be here if you want, or you can go with Jimmy. I think they just saw some people. They need some backup or something.
Yeah,
Come over here to the boot here. If you look in the boot here, you can see that all your possessions are inside it. Can you see that?
Yeah, yes, I can see on myself. Yeah, it is.
This was never about taking your stuff from you. It was not about possessions. It was about what you did.
I understand.
You will be getting your stuff back. Into the back of the vehicle.
I cannot be close my doors with the hand behind me.
That is true. I'm so angry at you, I picked off the door. I hope you live up to your words, mister.
I will. I am someone of my word. When I give a promise, I keep it till the end. Thank you for giving me a chance.
Fortunately for you, I too am a man of second chances. Shooting a little face to face with Han Lee, the spirit spoke to me. My mother nature, my spiritual guide, told me not to kill you and go down a different path. A path that you wrote, Mr. Hanley, your path of forgiveness, path of hope, a path where one man's wrongdoing might make him better, might turn him into a more beautiful, loving human being.
It will. It will, that's damn sure. Some people discover that when they kill someone they like it, but me it's the opposite. I fucking hated it. And I know it's gonna haunt my dream every single night for the rest of my life that I killed someone.
Oh, it will, mister. I remember every single person I have killed. I remember the first man I killed when I was a young boy, 7 years old.
Jesus.
Back in the mines, he was hurting my mother, trying to rape her because she wasn't working hard enough, trying to find diamonds in the slave mines. And I picked up a rock, hit him over the head. But I was only a small boy, so he groaned and started to get up. And I hit him again, and again, and again. Hit him till he wasn't moving. Then I hit him some more, before I knew it, I was covered up in blood. Looking at me. And I seen it in her eyes. I seen it. She knew that I would be changed forever because of that moment. I think she would rather have been raped by that man than for me to do what I did.
If that counts for something, if that would have done the same to protect my mother, if my words can count for something. No.
Well, mister, I did what I did. Cannot take it back and not even want to.
Yeah.
But I cannot lie about the effects it had on me, the changes it had on me.
I really saw the change in me too. I really realized that it's not what I want to become. I really realized before you made me go to his grave that I didn't want to do it again. Now I know I will do everything I can to help people out, to be as far away as far as I can away from these emotions.
Well, Mr. Michael, I hope, from here on out, that we can start to have a better, positive relationship.
I understand. Trust me, I don't hold it against. I would have done the same thing if someone close to me would have been killed this way. I understand it. I'm done holding grudges against people. I saw where that game leads me to. I held a grudge against Henley for so long that it just overtook me when I saw that he could be getting away with it. And I don't want this to happen again.
I understand, mister. Mr. Senna,
Yeah?
I need you to guide me up this dirt path here to the petroleum station that's just up the hill here at Osha. Or have you already been past it?
One sec. I think we might have already passed it. I'm trying to look for it too, one sec.
We will just do this here then. I think we have done enough for this man to get back to his home quickly. Remind me, Mr. Michael, which guns are yours?
I had an AKM, a Winchester, a Deagle. I had a hatchet on me, a knife, a silver and black one, brass knuckles. But all I really want back is the Deagle. That's what I really want back because it's a gift from Sophia.
What color was your AKM?
See, it's the wooden one, the light brown, the light color wood one. Yes, this one.
And this is your Winchester?
Yes.
Put them in the house up here, Mr. Senna. Put them in the second floor here. Nice little good looking digger too.
Yeah. It's more for sentimental value than anything else that I use it.
So you had a hatchet, a water bottle. Did you have a black belt bag?
If I had a black what?
A black belt bag?
Yes, yes.
Did you have a GPS?
Yes, I did too. I can tell you pretty much exactly what I had if you want.
I think it's all the stuff on top, George.
Ah, yes.
I had a
It is.
blue press play carrier with ammo and mags in it. I had a medical bag on it too with the pouches. In my bag I had tricycline tablet, multivitamins, I believe, the matches, a headlamp. I had a canteen with 2 bottles full of duct tape, a hatchet, GPS, gas mask, sewing kits, leather sewing kits, wallet.
A lot of ammo.
Yes, a lot of 7.62 ammo I just got from Benito. Infected take a lot of ammo these days.
Had these things here too. I've also put your radio in your bag,
Okay, thank you.
just in case you can get someone to pick you up.
I don't think you'll care.
Well, mister, maybe your goal and to get the bar people to start to care about you. Tell me, are you able to get yourself free of that tape there?
I can try.
Okay, don't do it now.
Oh.
Go into the house here. Open the door for him, Mr. Senna. Just stand at the bottom of the steps, please. I look forward in my call. Become and send my color.
I will.